everybody and welcome back to English. Today we're going to continue learning about Zog. And you might have noticed I've got my coat and scarf on because today I'm hoping you might get the chance to go outside and get active for our English lesson. But before we do that, we're going to read the next part of the story. So when we finished yesterday, Madam Dragon had been introducing her school. So it says, Madam Dragon ran a school many moons ago. She taught young dragons all the things that dragons need to know. Zog, the biggest dragon, was the keenest one by far. He tried his hardest every day to win that's right, golden star. So today we're going to be in year 1 of Dragon School. Yesterday, you designed your own dragon character. You are going to be in year 1 of Dragon School. So here we are in year 1. All the dragons in year 1 were learning how to fly. Hi, said Madam Dragon, way up in the sky. Now that you've been shown, you can practice on your own. And you'll all be expert flyers by the time you're fully grown. Zog went off to practice, flying fast and free. He soared and swooped and looped the loop, and then crashed into a tree. Well, I hope today that you aren't going to crash into a tree, because today you are going to learn how to fly like a real dragon. So before we do that, think about the dragon you created you were yesterday. So you drew a picture imagining you were a dragon. And I want you to think about that dragon now, because that is the character you are going to be for your flying lesson today. So let me show you what I've created. This is your lesson for today. We are going to have a look at that flying lesson. So we are year 1 dragons learning how to fly. Here they are. So you are going to go with your grown-up, and if you've got brothers or sisters that you can take with you, that's brilliant too. And you are going to have some flying competitions. You're going to think about when you're flying, who can jump the furthest into the sky, how high can you go? You're going to think about, once you're in the air, how long can you stay in the air? Who could stay in the air the longest? So not just the highest, but how long can you stay flying in the air? You might want to think about who can fly the farthest and the fastest. You're going to have lots of different competitions. So thinking about flying competitions. And then with your grown-up, you're going to create a table to record the results like a real competition, like the Olympics or sports day. So you're going to think about what the first part of the competition is. So the first competition is who can fly the highest. You might write that at the top. Then here I've written the name of the people in my competition. Remember, you're going to have your dragon names. So my dragon name today is going to be Miss Zoom, because I'm going to be a fast flying dragon. So in here I'd write Miss Zoom, and then I'd write how I got on. Now, it's a lot of fun today, so just enjoy having the competitions. Remember, it doesn't always matter who wins, who's the best. It's about all those different values you show. So those people that might persevere really hard or be resilient when it goes wrong, like Zog when he flew into the tree. He's got to not give up. He's got to be that resilient raccoon. It might be the person that's a positive panda or the kindest koala cheering on the other people in the competition. So you're going to go and have a competition and you're going to record some results. So before we go any further, that is what I'd like to do. So go and get yourself ready. You're going to learn how to fly, and I'll see you in a bit. Have fun. Okay, I'm back from my flying competitions. How did you get on? Most of all, did you have fun? Did you fly really high or really fast or really far? Did you persevere when things were a bit tricky? And were you resilient if something went wrong? You might have been really positive and thought, I'm just going to have a lot of fun. It doesn't matter what happens. Either way, I hope you have completed year 1 of Zog's flying school. You've learned how to fly. Now, your task today is to be a kindness koala to everybody that took part in your competition. because you are going to make them golden star certificates. If you've read the Zog story before, you might know he's working really hard to get a gold star and he finds it really tricky. And we know that we want to make everybody happy and let everybody have something they've achieved, because like I said at the beginning, people might not always win the race or be the best, but we know that lots of people have lots of different skills, just like our Pashley values. So today, now you've done your competitions, your job is to make your certificates for them. I've sent a golden star certificate template. You can use the one I made, or if you're a brilliant artist, it might be that you want to make your own certificates. But every single person that took part in your competition, every single dragon character needs to win a certificate, because I know everybody will have given everything their best shot. You're going to make them a certificate. So their name needs to go on the certificate. It needs to say who it is for. And then it needs to say why they deserve it. So the awesome orange we're looking for today are these things here. Your neatest precursive handwriting. It's a certificate. It's very important. People are going to keep them. They might put them on their wall. You need to have your neatest handwriting. And when I say neatest handwriting, think about the precursive handwriting we've been learning at school. That's those starting on the line and swooshing up letters, not adding it on afterwards, starting on the line and swooshing up. So your neatest handwriting. I want you to think about capital letters to start your sentence, but not just for that. We always use capital letters when it is a proper noun, somebody's name. So if you're writing somebody's name today on their certificate, it needs a capital letter at the start. I want you to make sure you have your full stop at the end of your sentence. And I want you to write why they deserve the certificate. So you're going to write why, that because word, okay? Now, because is one of our conjunctions that we have been learning in school. It is very tricky to spell. One of the ways I remember it is I remember the special words, big elephants can add up sums easily. Can you say that? Big elephants can add up sums easily. Some people like to say brainy elephants. And here is a picture of my big elephant, my brainy elephant, and he is learning to add up sums easily. And the reason people say that is each of those words start with a letter that spells the word because. I will show you how now. So we've got the first letter is B. Can you see it? For big. The second letter is E for elephants. The third letter is for can. The fourth letter is A for add. Then we've got that for up, the S for sums, and the E for easily. Brainy elephants can add up sums easily. So brainy elephants can add up sums easily, or big elephants can add up sums easily. So on your certificate today, you are going to write who it is for in your neatest handwriting with a capital letter to start their name. You're going to put a full stop at the end, but before that, you're going to say why they deserve it. Because, okay? Because they did what? Because they persevered. Because they were positive. Because they were kind. Because they tried their absolute hardest. Whatever you think, you were there at the competition, you were watching them. And I want you to make the certificate and award it to them. It will make everybody feel really proud of themselves. So, I don't want to waste any more time. It's time to make some certificates. And I really hope that you notice when you give people their certificates, it makes them have a lovely big smile. I can't wait to see what you've been up to hear about your competitions and to see all those lovely certificates. So you have a lovely day and I'll see you really soon. Bye-bye, everybody.